Hey guys, it's Megan again, and I know it's been a few weeks, but I'm gonna stay on track, I promise. So, a lot of things have happened since the last time I talked to you guys. We've kind of gotten back into the swing of things, we've gone to a couple races, and I'm really excited to share it all with you guys. Don't mind the barn hair and the clothes. I mean, I am wearing my Cons, but I just wanted to hop in here and get this filmed for you guys so I get this vlog out as soon as possible. So since the last time I talked to you guys, I've been to a couple races. Our first one back was, I think, December 29th at the horse park, which is one of my favorite arenas. It's a nice big indoor pen. Lots of room for us to stand inside because I don't think the weather was great that day. I could have the wrong day though. But anyway, Soffer had a great first run back. I'm so proud of her. We didn't have any of the alley issues or anything that we've had in the past, so I know she's definitely feeling better. She finished at the bottom of the 2D with a 17.9, and Jet outran her with a 17.8, I believe, and he was just out of the money in the 2D. So I'm super happy with both of them, and I'll let you guys check. Okay, so I'm super happy with the way that race went. And then the next weekend, we got to go straight back to the horse park, and it was our first race of 2020. And my goal was to just get a little bit faster on each of them. The race on the 29th, actually, both of those horses were barefoot. Both of their first runs ever barefoot. And Sulphur's staying barefoot for therapeutic reasons, and Jet has since got shoes back on. I think he had them back on for this run. I can't remember. I believe he did. But anyway, I'm super happy with them. My goal was to go in and run just a hair faster, and Jet accomplished that. He took a 10th off, and he finished second in the 2D. And Soffer went in and blew me away. It wasn't beautiful, but my girl ran a 17.0 and won the barrel race out of like 46 horses, I think. I thought we had taken a 10th off. The thing cut me off. But I'm extremely ecstatic with the way she went in. I trusted her a little more to the first. Our alley issues are pretty much gone. I've learned how to ride her a little bit better, and I'm just super excited for her and her future because we're figuring each other out. We're becoming a team, and I think the time off for her and just months of us bonding has helped tremendously. So here you go. Come on, Megan. So a couple weeks later, we had our very first rodeo of the year. It's a Civic Center pen, so it's super tiny. I believe it's like 40 something feet between the first and the second. which is never really Jet's pen because he's so big. He is a push style. There's just not enough room there for him to get his motor going. I've tried. He runs great there. I mean, he's just out of the money. He usually runs around a 14. Really nice pattern. But I decided, since he doesn't really shine in that pen, that I was going to give Sulphur a chance and let her go for it and get a perf under her belt, because she has only ran in a handful of rodeos, like 4. So I let her have the shining moment in the perf, and then I opted to exhibition Jet after the rodeo. On this rodeo is it's extremely small. The alleyway is, you come in from outside and it's kind of wide, but there's horses tied up, so you have to squeeze by them. The dirt falls off to the floor, so it's like a foot drop, so you have to be really careful going in. And then there's like this little teeny area that you have to go through to get from that to the alleyway itself, which is a very short alleyway at that. Just a little bit of room for wiggle room. There's a black thing on like a wall on the one side, and then the arena's on the left with the buck and shoots and the bulls. And then when you go in the arena, it's an off-center alley. Like I said, like 40 something feet between the first and second. The left wall is totally black and the right side is people right there. So it's even intimidating for the most experienced of rodeo horses. So for her to go in and handle it like she did, I'm ecstatic. We did knock the first and second, but I'm still happy with her run. I'm trying to look at the positive of things. We had to get those knocked barrels out of the way. I don't think I've ever knocked a barrel on her. I was really intimidated because she is more of a free runner and it is such a tight pen. And that first barrel is so close to that fence that if you don't get them in the right spot, it's extremely easy for a horse to run up the wall with you. And we do have a little history of that. So I wouldn't say I was nervous about it, but I did have it in the back of my mind. I could have got her in a little better spot to the first. My shin hit it on the way out, and then at the second, I believe it was my foot that kicked it on the way out. But overall, I mean, I'm a little kicking myself for not hustling her back to the timer, but she ran a 13.4, and she would have been third for the night out of like 60-something horses. So I'm super thrilled with the way she worked. And then Jet went in with a great exhibition. He ran a 14.0 or a 14.1. I think it was a 14.10, but anyway, he went in, ran great. We could have had a little cleaner first, a little snappier, but I'm super happy with the way he worked. He's ready to be back. I mean, he clearly proved that to me. I can't wait to get him back in a big pen and let him get to work. He's definitely loving his new Safe Grip shoes. I will do a little vlog on them at some point so you guys can check them out and get my thoughts on that. But he's doing great with those, and here, you guys can watch.
Green One, Delaware. Yeah. For the next barrel race here to go. Let's go, ladies. She gets around 3. She's going to pick up 2 5-second penalties. 13,492 plus 10.
on there. So that's our January in a nutshell. And I'm happy. It was a great month. I'm ecstatic. My horses are working great. It's been a fun month. We're building our bond back up. We're both getting, or we're all three, I guess, getting back in shape. And the weather's been pretty decent. We've had some rain, so it's a little soft. So we're having to haul to the indoor and that sort of thing. But I'm fortunate enough that the indoor that I haul to, I can't work barrels at it. Just because of size, and the ground is not set up to work barrels. But as far as conditioning, it's excellent, and it's literally like across the road from me. If it weren't a highway, I probably would just ride my horses there. But anyway, I'm super happy with the way January went, and I'm excited to hit the ground running for February. We've got a weekend with 3 rodeos for my birthday at the end of the month. But I'm gonna get you guys some vlogs before then with some behind the scenes stuff. So I hope you guys had a great January. See ya.